Hello and welcome to the Applying to University talk. My name's Kaylee and I'm an Admissions and Enrolment Officer here at Solent University. Today I'll be going through all of the key UCAS deadlines, the application process and some other things to be aware of if you want to apply to study at Solent. So obviously the first thing you want to do is to pick the courses that you're interested in. So some tips about that. So read up on the courses, the content, the modules, the methods of teaching, etc. that suit your needs. Know what the entry requirements are based on the courses that you're studying currently and any other things that you may need to do. So some of our courses will require portfolios, auditions or interviews. Also, you can contact our admissions team if you have any questions or need some advice about tailoring your application. Visit the university and our accommodation during open days or attend our virtual events online. Prepare your personal statement. UCAS has some tips on writing this, but it's good to write several drafts and get someone you trust to read it through for you. Any additional advice on references, deadlines, and any other questions you might have about this process can be found on the UCAS website, www.ucas.com, or on Solent's website we have a 52 things to do, which will give you some more top tips for preparing for university. Okay, so a few things you might need to be aware of as part of the application process. A number of our courses require disclosure and barring service, so the DBS requirement. If the course requires you because of the professional body or professional registration requirement for clearance prior to practicing the degree path and the course that you're on, so for example our social work course or our nursing courses in particular. In addition, some of our courses may have placement opportunities or similar where you may be required to work with children or vulnerable adults. Details about this will be sent to you prior to the start of the course. The university also has a dedicated team for students with disabilities, special health or educational needs. We will send you details about how to register for their services when you apply to our course, should you disclose any of these needs to us, and further information about this can be found on our website. So a bit of information about decisions on your application through your UCAS track. So you may receive a conditional offer, so entry onto the course is subject to you meeting certain conditions, which may be grades or subject specific. An unconditional offer, which means you have met all of the requirements needed to secure a place on the course. A change of course, which means that we have offered you an alternative course which may be due to your eligibility or something more suitable for you. You will have the opportunity to accept or reject this via your UCAS track. Reject, which means that you have unfortunately not been able to secure a place on the course. You are able to contact the university for more information about why this has happened if you would like. Or withdrawn, which means that either yourself or the university have withdrawn your application for this course. So, replying to your offers. Once you've received all of your offers from your university choices, UCAS will set you deadlines in which you need to reply to your offers. You will need to select a firm and insurance choice through UCAS track. There are several deadlines throughout the year. UCAS will advise you of your particular deadlines and you will be sent reminders from them directly. If you do not reply to any offers you've been given, UCAS will automatically decline them for you. Applications will be open from September and the admissions team will be reviewing those from October onwards. The deadline to apply this year is the 26th of January 2022. If at any point you change your mind, UCAS Extra will then be open from February to June. Clearing will then open from July onwards and you'll need to reply to your offers from March until June. Deadlines for you to reply to your offers can be found by logging into your UCAS track. At Solent, we accept direct applications for our part-time courses, including our HNC and apprenticeship courses, all of our postgraduate courses, and students applying through eligible agents. These are usually EU and overseas applicants. For the application process for these, it will depend a little bit on the course that you're applying for. However, for our postgraduate courses and part-time courses, you can do this directly through our website. If you're doing it through an agent, they will do this for you. This will then be submitted to the admissions team directly, and we will send you correspondence via offer letters and emails. So confirmation, this is about receiving your results. If you're currently studying at college when you apply to university, we will receive your verified results via UCAS track unless you are also studying for GCSEs or other level 2 qualifications. In that case, you will need to send copies of your certificates or statement of results directly to us in admissions for us to add those to your record. If you meet the conditions of your offer, we will then confirm your place with us after the results have been released. If you do not meet the conditions of your offer, we will consider your results on a case-by-case basis. You may be offered an alternative course if you do not meet the requirements, which you will then need to accept or reject via UCAS track. If you are unsuccessful at this stage, your application may be released into clearing. So clearing is basically for any application who, during the summer, they no longer hold a place at one of their preferred universities, or you may change your mind if you do not want to go to the university you originally applied for, or we can also accept late clearing applications as well. If you want to apply to a particular university, you will first need to contact them directly to check your eligibility for the course and to see if they still have spaces available. Many universities, including Solent, will make provisional offers with additional requirements potentially required, such as interviews, portfolio viewings, or auditions. You will also need to provide evidence of your qualifications. You will then need to apply through clearing via UCAS, unless you meet the direct applicant requirements. Home students have the opportunity to be considered for our Undergraduate Academic Merit Scholarship. Applicants will be considered automatically based on the grades you're predicted or have previously achieved. You can see on the table in front of you the different amounts that you can be considered for. These will be based on grades A in A-levels, distinctions in BTEC, or equivalent grades in other qualifications. You can see our website for more information. Students from the EU, EEA, and overseas can be considered automatically for the International Academic Merit Scholarship. These are also considered on final grades or predicted results. Eligibility for these will vary by country and the qualifications that you're studying. You can check out our website for country-specific information. Some top tips for you. Make sure to check the important dates, including your reply by deadlines. Do your research on the course and universities before you submit your application. Prepare your personal statement. Ask a friend, family, or tutor to read it and check it for you. Keep your correspondence details up to date and let the universities you've applied for know if you change any of your contact details. Keep hold and look after your original qualifications, as we will need this to verify that you meet the entry requirements for the course. And keep on top of any correspondence from your universities, as we will update you regularly. Thank you for listening. If you have any more questions, please feel free to get in touch with us via the email address or the telephone number on the screen.